to kick a man out of a game for that, then I don't know what. Then I must be the stupidest freaking football coach and the most ignorant human being that ever lived. So here's what happened. So this is what we're dealing with as an independent. Okay, this is the way it is. I mean, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. And we live with it and we deal with it. It's what's it called? Collaborative review. So those were ACC officials. We don't have officials, obviously. So it goes to replay. Goes back to Charlottesville, I guess, where the ACC headquarters are. They say no targeting. Officials announce no targeting. Come to me, no targeting. Yes, it was roughing the passer. Yes, it is a 15-yard penalty. Then before the ball snaps, Charlottesville or Charlotte or wherever they are, the ACC, they decide that, oh, wait, we got another view, so we're going to kick your best player off the field against an ACC team. That's how I see it. So, and that's that didn't have any bearing on the game, but that's exactly what happened. So I'm hoping that they have enough integrity to give us an explanation at some point.
You said at the beginning of the season you like to take one quarterback and stick with him. Does it ever cross your mind? You know what, Zion found a way to win last year. Maybe we should just give him a try right now.
Not right now. What we need to do is have receivers that catch the football. We had probably 6 or 7 drops today, and those were balls that were well placed by our quarterback. Oh, God, going into the game, I was so impressed with him just watching him on film. He's big, he's fast, he's physical, he can make every throw, he's smart, he protects the ball well, he can run. I think he's a really, really, really good quarterback, and they kind of cut him loose today, let him throw the ball because they threw it probably a little bit more than they typically do. They're one of the top. Well, I think they were 4th in the country in rushing offense, and I don't know how many yards rushing they got. Not many. So I don't know what their plan was, but I think Duke is the second best football team that we've played since I've been here behind Michigan, and I don't think they're that far off from Michigan. And they've got tremendous players all over the field. They don't have any weaknesses at all. They don't have a weakness. They've got a first-round draft pick left tackle. They've got a first-round draft pick right guard. They've got a quarterback that's going to play in the league. They've got receivers that are going to play in the league. They've got defensive players that are physical, athletic, thick, fast. They're a really, really good football team. And to our guys' credit, they fought their tails off. They fought, and we're gonna build off of that. We're going to build off of that because that's what we have to do. Yeah, he didn't feel well, so he couldn't keep anything down, and some flu, and he tried to go. Got him, a couple of bags of IV before the game to see if that would help him, and he just wasn't able to play. So Victor carried the load mostly, and then when Cam went in there was a little spark. I've been talking to you guys about Cam. I like Cam. I think Cam's tough. I think he digs for yards. We got to get Cam Edwards on the field more. We got to get Kylie Hicks on the field more. We got to get guys that, are going to be dependable and dig for yards. And so you're going to see more of Cam Edwards. You're going to see more of Kylie Hicks. You're going to see those guys playing. Well, when Bruton quit, that left us with a hole as a returner. And so Brian was in there. Now, the decision to put him in and toss him the ball, that has to be reevaluated, obviously. We like him a lot. He's a great kid. He works hard. But I think, that might have been a little bit too much for him. So.
You have a lot of players who experience 1-4 last
Mm-hmm.
season on this team. Now, at 0-4, will it be difficult to convince them this week of what's possible and put this behind you?
I really don't believe so, given the people in that locker room. I really don't believe so. I don't think so. And I'd tell you if I did. Their attitude is really good. Their work ethic is good. Like I said when I started this thing, that's what we're going to build off of. We gotta just keep striving to play with great effort, better execution, find ways to win individual battles. Find ways at times to overcome an opponent that maybe is a little more experienced than us, maybe a little bit more. I hate to say it at times, at certain positions, maybe there's just a little more talent. We got to find ways to overcome that, and we will. We will. It's a long journey, So I was discouraged when I came in here last week. I'm not discouraged coming in here this week. I feel hope again, and I think our team feels hope again. Which is, I know you can just say, "What are you talking about? You just got beat 41-7, right?" But once again, I've coached enough football games to know when there's an undercurrent that's leading to something good. And I also know when there's an undercurrent that's leading to something bad. And there's an undercurrent that's leading to something good. That's what my experience as a football coach or being involved in this profession for every day that I've been alive tells me. Oh, well, Jackson's disappointed. Jackson doesn't say a lot. I mean, this was an important game to him. This is a team that tried to get him to transfer to them last year. He wanted to show him that he stayed here for a reason. And it was important to him to come out and play well. And I think he was probably, surprised. I mean, he actually kind of held off the hit. It's like, listen, I'm 100% for player safety. I mean, I think at this level, it's so important that we protect the head, the neck, and the spine. But there has to be some reality to it, and we have to have some. You can't have the ACC office in Charlotte calling twice and determining whether or not a guy plays. I mean, that's I've never heard of that. I never have. And thank God we're an independent because they can't find me. And I don't think I said anything negative. I just spoke the truth. There is a truth. And if they can't handle the truth, that's their problem. And it didn't matter to the game. Just so don't want to stand up here and make an excuse. It's not that Jackson Mitchell not playing didn't make it a 41-7 game. All right. But there's a frustration level that early in the game when your guys are battling. It's so important. And these are college football players who get 12 games. And some guy in a freaking room in Charlottesville, wherever, decides on a whim, screw Connecticut. It's not okay. So screw Jackson Mitchell. It's not okay. So, all right, thanks.